Hey guys, it's Kiji here, and today we're going to be looking at Sparrow and how to carry as Sparrow in Paragon. Alright, let's go over the early game build. We first start off with a mana potion and a health potion to maintain, sustain, and lane, and then a harvester key, which will help our team if our team starts to get behind. Looking at the lanes right now, we can see Fang Mao and Twin Blast going right. Fang Mao might go into the jungle. Kalari looks like he's going right, middle or right. So I think I'm going to sit in middle, see if that works out. Would actually really like if these two would come do red buff with me. That would grant us all quite a lot of early game experience. So I'm asking if they want to come and do early red buff, but it doesn't look like they are. They're quite pushed up, so it seems like they will probably not be joining me. Yeah, I don't know if just Fang Mao and me can do this. If we can, it's going to be quite difficult. And it's going to be quite slow, so I actually don't know if this is worth it. But I don't want to leave Fang Mao, so I'm going to help him out a little. Try and take some damage too. I got my potions going. And then switch out with Fang Mao so he can start taking the damage. And because I'm a middle lane AD carry, I'm going to be the one taking the red buff. Cool. Yeah, I don't think that was worth it experience-wise. I missed a lot of minions in middle lane, which would have been solo experience too. But I already saw Fang Mao was there. I didn't want to be like, hey, never mind. Twin Blast came too late. So decided to maintain and stay on the buff. And right now, the most important thing for me to do is stay alive and CS. You can see he probably did blue buff for his jungler because he's level 2, only level 1. Slight disadvantage. I'm just going to let him push the lane up to me. Don't have to worry about jungle ganks. Maybe I'll get a gank myself. That'll be quite useful. Just focusing on getting that CS. Ooh, I need to help my team. Yeah, I still need to help my team. Hopefully Kalari realizes that I am coming. See if I can body block for her. Yep, and I am successfully body blocking for her. We'll be able to kill this Gideon. Hopefully I can kill this guy too. Oh, I got him right as soon as he started sprinting. Should be an easy kill. Excellent start for me. Gonna go back in lane, try and get to level 3 and continue to push my advantage. So because Gideon just died and they have a Kalari jungler, I can push this lane without too much fear of resistance. And because we don't have a jungler, it doesn't really help me to have my lane not pushed up. So I'm just going to push it out. See if I can deny Gideon some creeps under tower. As well as perhaps get some harass. So I have red and blue buff right now, so I am in quite a great position. I'm going to do some harass. It doesn't seem like he has his escape yet, so I can just keep harassing. Although I believe Kalari is coming. Yeah, I looked on the minimap, saw Kalari over there. So a little risky for me right now. Definitely want to play pretty safe. Luckily I got this guy coming in. Could we make a play? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. But it is nice to have him here because that just means Kalari has a lot harder of a time to gank me if she were to come in right now. So keep CSing. Once I get to 12 or 9 card points, I'm thinking about heading back. Although I might have to head back before then, depending on the wave situation as well as my health situation. And I'm missing a couple CS, which is definitely not helping me in terms of being safe and having a safe time to back up. And we can see that Gideon really isn't pushing the lane up too much, so he's playing this smart, I think. Yeah, right now I'm in a really risky position, and yeah, I'm gonna get punished. But luckily I was able to get away. Kalari can't really gank me that well without him having level 5, so it's fairly easy for me to escape. And I don't want to move back up because they're just going to attack, so I'm actually just going to take this time to back. It's kind of a bad time for me right now. So I'm just in the middle of my card point build, but it's okay. Still ahead. Alright, I'm going to sock it with 2 minor wounds and 1 minor strike so I can get that instant max bonus, which is super helpful. Typically, I would socket it with all minor strikes if I had the cards, but at the moment I do not have 3 minor strikes. I have 3 minor wounds and 1 minor strike, so the 2-1 is the way I'm going to socket it this game. Looking here, I can take this and hopefully get our blue buff. Yep. I was kind of afraid because we didn't see Kallari much in the early game that Kallari would have stolen this, but it doesn't look like she did. So I get to have it myself, which will allow me to push. I normally would give that to one of my other laners, but they're not really in a position to solo right now because most of them are not the same level as me. So, plus I want to get it on that respawn timer as soon as possible. We see that Gideon is now level 5. And Gideon is currently going left lane. So I could go with him. Try and contest left lane. I think I will, actually. Actually, no, I won't. Because this lane can just be pushed out. I won't be there in time to make a noticeable difference. I wish there was an easier way to do quick comms with my team. So I could just tell them, hey, Gideon's coming. But sadly, could not do that in time. Oop. Didn't auto attack because I had control down. Gideon's still left lane, so I can keep pushing this out. Alright, I'm just really afraid right now that Gideon's going to start coming from the left lane. So I'm just going to push that to the tower, start backing up. Oh, Gideon's in the jungle, so this is actually a fairly decent position for me to collapse on him with my friendly Twin Blast. Let's see if I can make anything happen. Well, where is he? Do not see him. There he is. Alright, he went through. Gonna let him push out mid lane while I get this white camp and wait for the red buff to respawn. So right now I think I'm probably the strongest person on my team, which is why I'm getting all the buffs, because I do want to push this advantage, although I haven't really been able to do much in terms of team fighting. So hopefully that'll change though. I'm definitely going to take a lot of damage by this red buff, just because I don't have potions on me right now. But it should go down. Getting a lot of lucky crits on it too, so that's quite helpful. So the Q just speeded up. Normally I wouldn't use my Q there, but I do have blue buffs, so the mana is not too much of an issue. And I'm able to get back to lane before Gideon can get on my tower. And I see Kallari coming in, so perhaps we can get a gank here, but probably not. Just because it's warded, so Gideon did know that he was coming in. Oop, missed that. Alright. A little bit afraid of my positioning right now. Probably just going to clear out this wave and back up. Yeah, time to back up. Although I could go left lane. In fact, I might. I gotta look at Gideon though, see where he's going. So, gonna apply some pressure onto this Twin Blast. I lost sight of Gideon, which means he's probably coming over here, so hopefully I'm gonna back up and hopefully Twin Blast realizes that I'm backing up. Back, Twin. Twin, back. He's in kind of a risky position, so I'm hoping he backs up too. Let's see. My team, we can see Twin Blast is doing pretty well. So Feng Mao is doing alright, but he's really underleveled. Looks like I'm the strongest one at the moment. Yeah, we can see Gideon came in. I knew that was going to happen. Trying to get him to back, but he would not back. Gotta watch out for greed in this game. Sometimes you just want one more wave for a card point, but it's not worth it if it gets killed. And because Gideon just showed himself over there, I'm pretty much free to push this lane. Hopefully to the tower. Deny them some CS. What's the creep score like? 46? Alright, I'm doing alright. Definitely not the best though. Denying a lot of creep score to Gideon though, which is really good. Don't want him to get any. Looks like he might be going in on me. I'm gonna pop that down for the minions. Just let my health regen with potions. See Kalari coming in. That's kind of a weird play for Kalari. Can't really do much. Just gonna take some damage by the Gideon harass. Now that Gideon's meteor is down, I can actually damage this tower quite a bit. Oh, that was a really good jump by Gideon, though. You can see Kalari stealthing up. Doing a really questionable play there. I hope he doesn't get himself killed there. Let's see, is Gideon chasing? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, I can hear the enemy Kalari coming in, so I'm quite afraid right now. Where is he? He's right there. See if I can help. Help over here. Oh, we also have two people collapsing from the back. This is a really risky fight for us right now. I'm gonna put a Q down right here, so once they run through it, they will get snared. Missing these, not good. Ooh, really missing these. They're here. He's gonna ultimate, and I just really need to walk out of here. Take out this guy here. I wanted, for some reason I wasn't attacking there. That was really bad. And I think that'll net me to die. Yeah, for some reason I was clicking, but I wasn't attacking there. So, still an alpha. Some bugs occasionally. Probably would have died anyways there because my positioning was quite poor. But definitely would have been able to take out the howitzer if I would have attacked. Alright, looking at the map, I can see my mid lane's pushing, so I probably want to do something in another lane. The blue buff is up, as well as a right lane push, so I think I'm going to go to the blue harvester and then blue buff, and move into right lane. Unless Gideon pushes out that lane in time. You can see the harvester is almost out, so no point in stopping on it. Just going to get the blue buff. We're losing our level advantage, so that is quite bad. Definitely need to start playing a little bit smarter, for sure. Perhaps gank this Murdoch and push down the tower. Yeah, this is going to be an easy kill on Murdoch. He's pretty much out of position here. Doesn't really have a knockback. He can't knock back all of us. And right now I'm just looking at mid. Mid is currently being pushed down. I think I'm going to go here after this wave. Really hope he stops pushing mid and tries to attack here, because that would be a silly idea on his part. Should just try and push down mid turret. Cool. Yeah, I think this will be able to take a tower here. Gideon is going to come in from that side right there, but it should be okay. Just really afraid because I know Gideon's going to come in at any moment. So I'm going to get up on this cliff so I can quickly dodge out of the way once he comes. If he comes. Maybe he didn't get here in time. Where did Gideon go? That is the question. They need to back up there. They're going to get yanked. Back up right. Looks like I can get this white camp and then the harvester. Oh, actually I need to go back to mid lane. The minions are almost at my turret. So looking at the minimap is definitely very important. It really tells you where you need to go. And if you're really good at knowing where you need to go, you can get quite a big level advantage. See, I'm level 10. Highest level in the game. Maximize your time efficiency. Although it's also because I'm getting a lot of buffs, which help with the experience a lot. I could save left lane, but it's not worth it. I'm not going to be there in time. They really needed to back up over there, but they chose not to. so I can't really do much to help him. See, this Harvester's full, gonna harvest it all for the team. And with this I'm gonna back so I can finish my item. Or get a new item. Depending on how much I have. Let's see, yep, gonna finish this. A wound. And actually I'm gonna undo this. Get a Zealous wound, get another spear. Sold my Harvester because I don't really need it up. We already have 3 Harvesters up, we don't need to put any more, and I don't think they're gonna try and invade to kill our Harvesters. And even if they did at this point of the game, it wouldn't be too useful having all these Harvesters. We have 4 Harvesters actually, yeah, we definitely do not need another Harvester key on the team. Yeah, my team is doing really good on harvesting too. Fang Mao is doing really well, helping us out a lot, which is really helpful. So right now I'm just going to take red buff, see if I can push my advantage, possibly get a kill with this red buff now that I have quite a bit of damage and quite a bit of movement speed with my red buff speed increase. Yep, and I think that I'm going to be able to take out this Gideon. Yep. Got a few lucky crits there, so he went down quite easily, but I think even if he got away with his first attack, I would have been able to catch up. And Kallari is actually taking out that Harvester. Maybe it was a bad thing that I sold my Harvester key. As soon as I start selling my Harvester, they start attacking the Harvesters. Tough. Really got to watch out for the Kallari. Kallari is one of the biggest threats on their team right now, just for, at least for me, just her Assassinate and Q combo, or Widow combo, really does a lot of damage. You can kill me without me really noticing. Trying to push this wave up to the tower. See that they probably have that kill over there, so I don't need to help them. Yep, they got it. Right now I'm just really afraid for Kallari coming in behind, but not afraid enough where I don't want to attack the tower. And get some siege damage on. We got Gideon coming here. Quickly root him. Oh, didn't need to. So one thing you can do on Sparrow is use your right click as a root. It's very helpful. Oh, and the red buff is up. Perfect. Take this as well. And after this, I can help my team in left lane. Oh, actually no. Even better, I can take out Gideon as he moves over to left lane. Yeah, this is a better decision. Yeah, not enough damage to take him out, but he is quite low. He can't really defend this turret. So I'm going to be able to take it down, hopefully. No one else comes to defend. Come on, tower. Go down. And there it is. Excellent. You can see right lane is being really pushed on my team. I was hoping my team would be able to stop their push before they got 2 towers, but it doesn't look like my team is able to, so I'm just going to clear this wave. Never mind, I can't. Kallari's coming. Alright, he's stealthed. Just auto-attacking. Hoping to catch him out. There he is. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to him. No point in chasing. Puts myself in quite a risky position. How's the team going? Pretty good. Fang Mao is doing work, same as Twin Blast. You can see they are quite underleveled though. Alright, and now with this, I can get a nice buy. And now that I have all of that crit chance, it's going to be really awesome once I get my Blade of Agora, which is going to be my next buy. I used to build attack speed on Sparrow, but she got a pretty hard nerf, which I actually disagree with. I think she's pretty underpowered right now, but I'll go into that later. Her Invigorate, instead of increasing attack speed for a time duration, it increases attack speed for 3 shots. So if you build attack speed on her, it's actually quite counterproductive because most of your damage at this point in the game comes from your E-burst. And I'm just going to help out my team. I could go left lane or I could push mid lane. I think I'm going to quickly push mid lane and then make my way over, trying to equalize this lane. Something you can do to equalize the lane is just leave the... or push the lane, sorry, not equalize it. Leave the melee up, and then that'll cause your minions to stack up attacking the melee. Although, kind of in a risky position. All of them are up. We don't have everyone up, and I don't really know where most of them are. So, gonna start looking around, see if I can make a play elsewhere. Minions are quite far away. Yeah, not really much for me to do right now. It's kind of a risky position because I don't really have too much information on their team. Seems like there's going to be a push left and Gideon's middle. Could try and snipe out this Gideon middle, but it is going to be pretty risky because I still don't know where two of their teammates are. Whatever, I'm going to hope that they are not here. And Gideon already used his escape, which is very bad for him because he's going to die. Pop my ultimate just to make sure I can secure this kill. Didn't need it, but also doesn't hurt. Alright, and we get this guy. He should not have ran into me. There's not much a howitzer can do against the Sparrow at this point in the game. Especially when I am so far ahead already. Got a little greedy there. Oh, and they got a kill over there as well, so I'm pretty much free to start damaging this inhibitor. It's going to be really useful for my team if we can get this. Come on, minions, move up. Oh, Twin Blast is coming in. And I did not catch that in time, or I did catch that in time, and I'm able to get out. Nice. Perfect. Help out my team in the right lane. I don't think I went the right way there. Instead of helping them, I'm going to empty out this Harvester so they can't recuperate as easily. Now, it's pretty risky for me to be here, but they are almost all dead, so not too much of a threat me killing that. Because I knew my team was distracting them with the push, and they are recovering from being wiped. But that Twin Blast definitely could have killed me if he moved up a little bit more before using the ult, because Sparrow has no escapes. Luckily, I was able to notice him coming just in the nick of time so I could survive. I think he was a little afraid if he moved up enough that I would catch him out and be able to kill him while he was rooted. Alright, let's see. Blade of Agora. Gonna socket it with a Major Strike. And hopefully we can start pushing on those inhibs, which would be quite useful. Let's look at the levels. 14. Levels, kills often aren't the best way to tell someone's power at this point in the game. Just because if you look objectively, see, Twin Blast has more kills than me, but I have 9 more card points and 1 more level. So I'm quite a bit more powerful. So whenever you're trying to find out who's the power players on your team and on the enemy team, always look at levels and card points. They are quite helpful. But I see that he is doing pretty well, so I definitely want to roll with Twin Blast so we can do some damage together. And really watch out for, it looks like. Need to watch out for Murdoch and Gideon. Yep. I think I was missing that guy while I was out there looking at the tab menu. Oops. Now that I have black buff, I can do some serious siege damage, which would be quite helpful. They can't really push us. They can try pushing right lane, but it will be much too slow. I'm hoping Gideon pressures left lane while I pressure this lane, and hopefully we can make a team play together. And kill him. Hopefully that guy, yep. I didn't see where the howitzer went. And with that, I think, oh, howitzer went to defend left lane, great. So I knew one of them was going to have to defend Twin Blast, which would open up me to get this tower. You can see Murdoch coming behind me on the minimap. He's not going to be successful if he tries to kill me, especially in a one-on-one. Oh, I missed my right click there, so I can't root him. Although, looks like I don't need to. He's just going to straight up attack me. Bad idea. Full buffed, pretty well built Sparrow is very hard to kill. Just a couple minions. Kalari's coming in. Kalari's a little spooky. She can definitely do some damage. Oh, and I missed that. Okay, luckily he missed his. And misses Assassinate. Ah, but he got into stealth before I could attack him. Oh no, this is actually quite bad for me. I think this is going to be my second death here. Yep. Got a little greedy there. Definitely didn't need to do that. Hopefully my team will be able to get that inhibitor while the other team is distracted. And they do, which is great. But definitely shouldn't have died there. Alright, as you can see, I bought a Blade of Agora, or I fully socketed my Blade of Agora, and then sold my mana potion to get some attack speed with the Windcarver Blade. Won't give much, but it's helpful. And you can see that our inhibitor is actually going down here, so it's a good thing that I respawn just in the nick of time to save it. Hopefully, just in the nick of time to save it. It could still go down. Well, this is quite low health, but we were able to defend it, which is good. And their core is taking damage, so they really have no pushing potential right now, especially after I save that inhibitor. They have absolutely zero pushing potential. So I think this is pretty far out. So the lane will equalize over here. So I'm gonna take out a couple of caster minions or ranged minions to really get a strong push with my minions on their turret. Oop, accidentally hitting the melee. And that should stack up my minions enough to have a pretty strong push. Now I could get OP buff right now. In fact, I think I will. I most likely could go up there and just end the game, but I want to play the slightly safer route and get the OP buff. Because there's a chance that I could mess up and not end the game if I went there. But if I get OP buff for my team, it's pretty much guaranteed victory, especially because they're all stuck on their core. Alright, looking at the minimap, I see 4 are on the base. One of them is heading over to the drop-off, and I think maybe 2 are heading over to the drop-off now, trying to stop me. Kalari is distracting that one. Definitely a risky play for me to be here, but I'm going to do it. It's because I have my team here. Oh, come on, Kalari. Wasn't able to get the Kalari. That was really bad of me. Should have been able to kill her there. She tunnel visioned our Kalari, and I should have definitely punished it. Oh, and we have a bunch of people coming in here. I'm really afraid of that Twin Blast. This ult can do quite a lot of damage against me. I do hear Kalari around here, so I'm just trying to be... Alright, there's the Twin Blast ult. Kalari goes down, but so does the enemy Kalari. And with Twin Blast using his ult right there, I will be able to aggress on them without fear of repercussion. And with that, that should be the end of the game. I'm going to drop off this OP buff, and Howitzer and Murdoch will not be able to defend their base with a 4-man OP push onto the core. And it's been a pretty good game. A really good game. Cool. Twin Blast definitely did a lot of work that game, too. In my opinion, Twin Blast is kind of overpowered at the moment, especially compared to the other carries, but I'm going to make a guide on him later. He's actually probably my favorite character at the moment, Twin Blast. Alright, awesome guys. So that's the game. Finished the game 12-2, 51 card points, much ahead of everyone else. As you can see, 39 is the second highest, and that's really how you carry a Sparrow. You gotta Sparrow is such an early game character that you really, really need to try and get to late game as soon as possible on her. And by late game, I mean like a good 30 card points. That's more of a mid game time. But once you get like 30, 40 card points is when you actually start really being able to help your team. Before that, you are essentially a little pea shooter. So to try and rush that, even if it means not necessarily being the most aggressive all the time, it's really good to just keep rushing and keep rushing. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned a lot about how to carry a Sparrow. If you guys want to learn how to carry as Twin Blast, a link will be on the screen right now. You can click it and it'll take you to the Twin Blast how to carry guide. If you guys really liked the video, you can check me out at twitch.tv/KeyJTheMage. Most of my games are similar to this. I play carry types and jungle types and usually do pretty well. Come on over if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. See ya.